Hello and welcome to another update on Bitcoin. Yeah, on this chart, we're still tracking an active uptrend. Honestly, not much has happened since the last video update. I'm still looking for overall potentially higher prices, but there is potential that we get a short-term pullback. I just want to share with you again the key levels. Really, nothing has changed. The price pushed a little higher to around about 110.4K, and that is the first level of our, you could say, target area or resistance area above, okay? So let me share with you what I think is playing out here. There are two scenarios I'm tracking. The first one is the yellow one, okay? And when we talk about the yellow scenario, if we just zoom out a little bit, yeah, then this is a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, and a wave 5, which could complete in this area. So we have 5 waves up, basically complete. It could stretch a little higher, obviously. Next resistances, by the way, would be 111.6 to 113.5K. And if the price now shows a decent pullback, in this scenario, we have to be prepared for a deeper pullback in wave 2. So that we have 5 waves up from the 22nd of June low. And we could get a pullback. Yeah, so a 1-2 setup essentially. Obviously, the invalidation point for this scenario will be the 22nd of June low. And I will add a Fibonacci support area for this scenario once we actually have a top in place. At the moment, we're just consolidating just above the upper boundary line of our trend channel. So this would be scenario 1. This is bullish, just short term, maybe a little bearish, considering that we might start a wave 2 pullback from here. And then there's the more directly, more aggressively bullish scenario in the white count. This is more directly bullish. And in this scenario, we already formed 5 waves up. Hold on, that was the wrong tool. We already formed 5 waves up, like this. Here, and the price topped in 5 waves in this wave 1 already on the 30th of June. We already have seen a 3-wave pullback, like a 1-2 setup. And we're now in a 3rd wave to the upside. And this 3rd wave needs more evidence. We would need more evidence. We need a bit more than just a break above an upper boundary line to really confirm that we're on a direct route to 130K. I've actually shown here how that would look like. The direct route to 130K, yeah. Basically, we have here a 1-2 setup. Then we could form another 1-2 setup and then break out like that. This can take us to 130K next. But obviously, it's important that we are holding to keep the white count alive. It's important that we are holding above this swing low here, that's the most important one, at $105,200, because I can identify on the nano level, and this is now the moment where we really dive into the nanostructures. I can identify on the nano level already a 5-wave move up. Okay, so I can identify here a small 1, 2, 3, 4, or maybe this was the 4 and then 5. We might stretch a little higher here, but basically I can identify a 5-wave move up. That again, it could be just the 5th wave of wave 1 in the yellow count, which I just shared with you. So 5-wave move up, yeah. But again, I show you also how this could extend a little bit. Don't worry too much about the nanostructures. I want to highlight here that any 5-wave move up now could obviously be the start of something, which is in the white count, another smaller degree wave 1, which could result in a wave 2 pullback. But that's why I said this low will be important. This must hold. Because of any 1-2 setup to the upside, the invalidation point is the beginning of the wave 1. Quite clearly. That's the invalidation point. And we're currently holding above that level. Yeah. So that's absolute key. It's just important to understand that with a 5-wave move up, if there is a pullback and we start to see, let's say, some structures develop, maybe to the downside, then I will, as soon as I see some kind of a pullback here, I will provide the relevant nano support levels once we have a local top. When can we say we have a local top? Well, I'd say minimally we want to see a break back below the boundary line, our yellow trend line. And then there could be some structural support around 107,280. and maybe even here 105,200, but that would be quite deep already for a wave 2. It would be a bit deep. So I will add support for this wave 2 when we start to see a top, because for now I cannot rule out a little bit further upside. But overall, still bullish structures here. I've presented in this video 2 bullish scenarios for Bitcoin. Both are plausible. It just depends on the depth of the next pullback. And as soon as we see evidence that this wave 2 has started, whether it's the white one or the yellow one, I will provide the relevant support levels. That's the update on Bitcoin. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure to follow us on X for additional updates. You find the link to our X profile in the description. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.